Okay, today we're going to talk about the midpoint and distance formula. It's going to be on page, I said 8, but it's actually page 9. Sorry. So this from yesterday was the back page. This is page 9. There we go. Okay, the midpoint and distance formula. First, I want to introduce these formulas to you. If you want to find any midpoint in the coordinate plane, you use this formula. So midpoint is the point directly in the middle. And the formula to find that is this. If you have 2 points, so let's say we have x1, y1, and we have x2, y2. So those little subscripts right there is just labeling the points that I'm talking about. That's point 1, that's point 2. Here's the midpoint formula. The midpoint is, open parentheses, x1 plus x2 divided by 2, comma, so that is one number that you're going to get. This is the x value of your midpoint. This is just going to give you a coordinate, just like you normally would see coordinates. And then the second one is y1 plus y2 over 2. So pretty much what you're doing is you're going to take the average of your x's and find your x value, and then you're taking the average of your y values and finding your y value. For distance formula, here's the formula. I do not use it very often because I'm going to show you a better way to do distance formula. So distance formula equals the square root of, in parentheses, x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. You can always use that formula to find the distance between any 2 points like this. But I'm going to show you a little bit easier ways to do that. So let's say that, so for example, find the midpoint with endpoints A is -2, 3, and B is -4, 2. So we're going to label first x1, y1, x2, y2. And we're going to plug it into this formula right here. So the midpoint is equal to x1, -2, plus x2, -4 over 2, comma, and then y1 plus y2. So 3 plus 2 over 2. Now all you have to do from there is simplify. -2 plus -4 over 2, you can plug that straight in your calculator. That's going to give us a value of -3. And then 3 plus 2 is 5. 5 divided by 2 is 2.5. So that's your midpoint. And then you're done. Another example, this is a little bit tougher, but it says one endpoint of RS is 5, -3, and the midpoint is 2, 4. Find the coordinates of the other endpoint S. So we can plug it into the formula, and I'll show you how to do that. So the midpoint is 2, 4, and the midpoint formula is x1 plus x2. So we'll label this x1 and y1 and plug that into the midpoint formula. So x1 is 5 plus, we don't have an x2. So that's going to stay right there, over 2. y1 we've got is -3 plus, we don't have y2, over 2. So now what you've got to do, if you want to solve this algebraically, is take this and set it equal to your x. So we've got 5 plus x2 equals, or over 2, equals 2. And then take this one and set it equal to your y. So negative 3 plus y2 over 2 equals 4. Now we solve. Multiply by 2 on both sides. We get 5 plus x2 equals 4. And then subtract 5 on both sides. Your x2 is negative 1. Now let's solve this one. Times 2 on both sides. We get negative 3 plus y2 equals 8. And then add 3 to both sides. We get y2 equals 11. So our point is negative 1 comma 11. All right, let's do some distance formula. So it says if we have 2 points, we have one point is 2 comma 3, one point is 4 comma negative 1, find distance. So you can use that nice formula. However, I think that it's easier to graph the 2 points. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, plot the 2 points. So 2 comma 3 over 2 up 3. 4 negative 1 go over 4 down 1. Now connect the 2 points and make a right triangle. So you're going to draw one going up, one side going up, one side going over. Now you can tell me what this side is right here. It is 1, 2 coordinates. This side is 1, 2, 3, 4 coordinates. Alright, now we all know how to do Pythagorean theorem. A squared plus b squared equals c squared. This is always going to be a, that's b. Plug it in. We're finding our c. So 2 squared plus 4 squared equals c squared. 2 squared plus 4 squared is 4 plus 16, which is 20. And that's going to equal c squared. Square root it. And you're done. Square root of 20 gives us about 4.5. And you have found your distance. Let's try one more. Let's find the distance between 5 negative 3 and 2 comma 4. Now you can always plug it into this formula right here. Plug it in and then just use your square root button in your calculator, put all the parentheses and exponents correctly, and you can plug and chug. However, I like this better. So we're going to find distance. Let's make our graph. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. You do have to kind of be neat with it. 5 negative 3, go over 5, down 3. And then 2, 4, go over 2, up 4. Connect your points, then make a right triangle. One side going up, one side going over. Now this side going over, if we look, it's 1, 2, 3 units. This side going up and down, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 units. So now we're going to do, this is A, B, and C. We're going to do Pythagorean theorem. 3 squared plus 7 squared equals c squared. We're going to put this in our calculator. 3 squared plus 7 squared is 58. And then we always, last step, square root. 7.6 is our C. And we're done. Hope this helps. Have a great day.